Hey guys, so today's video is an update, how I've bettered, how I've changed, and how I'm more confident in myself. So let's just get started. Okay, so first things first, obviously I'm in a new house. Yeah, so we moved, pretty cool. Yeah, also a lot has changed in the last year and a half. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in like a year and a half, so here I am back. And I'm also going to point out that my videos are going to be a little bit different. Most of my videos I want to help other people. This video mainly is for myself, so I can look back on it in a few months, few years, and be like, oh my god, I've really changed, you know? So yeah, so let's just get started. Basically, this video is gonna show you some ways to better yourself and make yourself confident. So, wrote down some things in my little handy dandy journal. So, we're just gonna read them off. So, first things first, I'm gonna give you guys a little background story. So, about a year and a half ago, I was in like this really depressed state. I felt like I had no one, and I feel like it showed in my videos. I don't know. So I ended up taking most of my videos down because I was very not happy with my life. I felt like I had no one. And I don't want to say it was from my breakup, because it really wasn't. Like, I'm still cool with that kid. Like, it's not like he was the reason I was that way. But it definitely was, like, it was something that triggered it. And I just felt really, down. I literally, was failing most of my classes again. This was, junior year. From, the middle of January till, the end of May, I was like this. So, basically I had, was failing almost all my classes. I literally just got up, went to school, was this quiet girl, and, literally was so, it was not good. My weekends were spent sitting at home doing nothing, absolutely nothing. So, I knew something needed to change, and I didn't know how to. So, obviously, come the summertime, I was getting older, I needed a job. So, I went and worked a summer job at a pool, and it was really eye-opening and good. I had something to do every day. Everybody there was super nice, and we all got along, and I kind of finally felt like I fit in somewhere. So I started hanging out with, talking more to a few of the girls, and I was telling them about my breakup and a bunch of stuff like that. Not I wasn't getting into detail about anything of me being depressed or anything like that. So they were like, oh, we'll find you someone, don't worry. And the one girl was like, by the end of the summer, you'll be super happy again and probably in a relationship. And I was like, I don't know if I'm looking totally for a relationship. By the way, this is my boyfriend now, so it's not I'm not being weird or anything. From there, we just kind of talked and then started dating, and yeah, I'm not gonna get into that detail. But basically, I don't even want to say he's the reason, but he is the reason I'm not depressed anymore. And so yeah, if you are depressed, you need to find someone, whether it's a family member. I'm not saying go out and get a boyfriend, because you don't need to do that. Basically find someone that you can completely trust and you feel comfortable with, and that you can sell stuff to, because Sean and I's relationship is we are so open with each other, literally everything. We tell each other everything. So I feel safe telling him when I'm upset, when I'm feeling down, all those things. You need to find someone that you can completely trust, is what I'm saying. So that's tip number 1. Find someone you can honestly and truly trust, that you know will not like bring you down, literally just listen to your problems and help you if they can. So tip number 2, and none of these tips, by the way, are like, oh, eat healthy. Like, I eat disgusting. I'm like, I don't work out, I don't do any of that. It's just mental things that help. So tip 2 is to start a journal. So I have a journal. I had one over there that's completely filled. I just started my new one, so it kind of looks like I don't journal, but I don't write down like day-to-day stuff. I write down like when I feel motivated to write, and stuff I don't tell other people. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's more of like a thing for me to look back. Like, some of the stuff I write down doesn't make sense to anyone else. They're basically just things to look back and be like, wow, that's where I was like a year ago, 2 years ago. Like, that's what it's mainly for. It's for myself, to get off my chest stuff. And I don't write like day to day, like, oh, I did this, oh, I did that. Like, I basically write updates, like things I'm feeling, like stuff like that. And it just helps me like basically gather all my thoughts together so I can write them out and I feel like I'm telling someone. But instead of upsetting someone or something like that, I'm writing it down in a book. What helps? I mean, Sean knows a lot of these things, so it's not like I'm not telling anyone, but basically, yeah. So tip 3 is start working and making money. I swear, starting working and having money just makes you so happy. Like, it's just a good feeling. Like, you're like, oh, I can finally buy the clothes I want. I can finally, like, I'm not saying, like, try to, like, I know that kind of sounds like you're trying to be someone else or something. Like, you're hiding behind, like, the things you're buying. But you're not. Like, it's going to make you so much happier if you just have money and you're able to go out with friends and, like, stuff like that. Because I know when I didn't have money and my friends all did, they were like, oh, let's go out to dinner. And I was like, I don't have money. Like, you know. So tip number 4 is, well, this was mainly for me because dogs are what makes me happy. I freaking love dogs. But find, like, something that makes you happy. Like, for me, it's dogs and animals and stuff like that. But honestly, it could be anything. Video games, bike rides, spending time outside, whatever it is. Find something that makes you happy that you can, like, do yourself. Basically, so if you're having, like, negative thoughts, you can go and do those things. So obviously, I have a dog, so when I'm feeling like negative or something like that, I take her for a walk or I cuddle with her, like I do stuff like that. So it's more of like enjoyment for her, and seeing her happy makes me happy. So yeah, or I go to my boyfriend's house and I spend time with him and his dog. Whatever it is, find something that makes you happy that you can always go to. One of my favorite things is just to go around and drive and listen to music. That makes me the happiest person ever. Yes, you are wasting money and gas, but honestly, just to listen to music and like get up and like moving and stuff like that just makes me happy. So those are the main things that I do. Tip number 5 is start not caring what people think. So that was the biggest change for me, was to honestly, like, I was so worried about what people thought, and I feel like that made, like, me worse. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I felt like people were judging me all the time. It was just bad. So it was not at all a good situation. I literally, every move I made, someone see that? Are they judging me? Like, all those things. You need to stop. It's your life. Live it the way you want to live it. Don't care what other people think. And I think a lot of that Sean taught me, because Sean's one of those people who does not care. He has his friends and he does not care what people think. And he's definitely taught me to not care what people think. And one of the best advice I can give to you guys, and I know, like, I'm not saying, this did not take me, like, a day to realize. Like, it took me a really long time, probably about 3 or 4 months to even think about, okay, I really need to stop. And something else that changed me is that I was graduating high school. Like, I was no longer going to see these people anymore. Like, I need to stop caring what these people think. So, that helped a lot, too. But, honestly, you need to stop. Like, it's not worth it. Tip number 7 is to cut the bad people out, the negative people that are bringing you down. So, I had friends that were completely bringing me down. I don't even say they were using me, because I don't want any, like, backlash on any of these people, because they are good people. They just weren't good people for me. And basically, it doesn't even, like, I just had friends that weren't good. Like, they were doing things I didn't want to do. Not that everyone should, like, you shouldn't be telling your friends they can't do something. It's their life, their body, like, stuff like that. But they were, like, trying to bring me into it, putting me in the middle of it, like, just, it was not a good situation. So instead of taking sides, I cut them both out completely. What made my life so much easier, I had so much less drama, and that is the biggest thing. Like, if your friends are giving you, like, grief and drama and stuff like that, you need to cut them out or sit them down. If they're true friends, you sit them down and tell them, look, I don't want to be in the middle of your drama. You can have drama. I don't care. That's your life, blah, 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 blah. But I don't want to be in the middle of it. I'm here to support you and listen, but I do not want to be in the middle of it. Do not want to pick sides, blah, 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 blah. I tried really hard, and it didn't work. So I decided, cut. Nope, I'm going to cut him. That's it. So, and they also both didn't really like my boyfriend that much, and it seems to be that a lot of people don't like my boyfriend, but he makes me the happiest person ever, and I don't care. Again, going back to, I don't care what people think. There you go. Tip number 8 is spend time with your family, because your family is the only people, honestly, that are ever going to be there for you, like, through thick and thin, because they're your family. They're the people that love you the most. So I've learned to spend a lot of time with my mom, a lot of time with my siblings, like, stuff like that. Like, just spend time with people that care the most, my cousins, my aunts, like, all those people that are always going to be there for you no matter what. So I just like spending time with them, going to lunch, like, going out and doing things with them makes me super happy. If you don't have a good relationship with your family, start reaching out, start trying to, because I'm going to tell you right now, you do those things and you're going to feel so much better, because you're going to have people that actually care. And I promise you, even if you don't have the best relationship with your family, if you're going to reach out and try to have the best relationship you can, they're going to want to try to. So, always try. Tip number 9 is treat yourself. If you see something that you want when you're out, get it. Because, yes, material things don't make you happy, but if you've been eyeing up something like a necklace that you've seen, like, for a really long time, or you want another, I love Pandora charms. You want another Pandora charm, treat yourself. Like, I'm not saying you see, like, some cute shirt one day and buy it. Like, definitely think about purchasing it, but something, like, that's going to be meaningful to you that you're going to have for a while, treat yourself to it, because it's going to make you happy, and every time you look at it, you're like, oh, I got this then, and it made me happy, and now it's going to make me happy again, because it brought me out of my depression state of mind. And number 10 is have spa nights. let me tell you, when I was down and I did not do anything with anyone, I was so upset. All I did was literally watch YouTube. This is why I want to talk about it on YouTube, because YouTube helped me so much. I felt like I fit in. So I would sit there, prop my phone up on the tub, and sit in the bathtub with a bath bomb, bath bubbles, and I just felt like amazing for that 2 hours that I was in the bath watching YouTube videos. Like, it just made me so happy, and I think that was one of the most amazing things ever. And it made myself feel good because I was treating my body, I was taking care of my body, and it was definitely worth those 2 hours that I sat there. And I would sometimes put a face mask on. Like, I just felt good, and that definitely made me really, really happy. So I hope these tips helped you guys. And if you're watching this, I am there for every single one of you. If you have any questions or you want to talk to someone, definitely reach out to me. Follow me on Instagram, DM me, add me on Snapchat, whatever you feel comfortable. I'm always here to talk. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.